Hello, David McKinley here from Central Schwenkfelder Church. This Sunday is Rally Day. You might be asking, well, what is Rally Day? It is the start of the church school year. It's a time in which everyone comes back from their holiday vacations, their summer excursions, and they come back to Central to fully engage in not only worship, but also in our Christian education program. And so we try to highlight what is going on in the areas of small groups and Sunday schools. In the Connect service at 9 o'clock, we will dedicate teachers and ask God to bless our Sunday school classes and small groups. We're also highlighting giving Bibles away to our ninth graders and to our youngsters, I believe fourth graders. And so this is a special time of year. It happens once a year called Rally Day, rallying the church to devote themselves fully to God's Word and the ministries that we have. This year, for our Rally Day program, we are highlighting spiritual gifts, and everyone will be encouraged to fill out a shape document. This special document is meant to uncover what your particular abilities and unique qualities are for ministry. God has called every Christian to minister in His name in one way or another, or in several ways. It is certainly possible that He has given some Christians more than one spiritual gift, and others that will be found out over time. But we want to be a catalyst to help you discover what are those spiritual gifts that God has given you for ministry within the body. We will also be starting a new sermon series on spiritual gifts. And this Sunday, we're going to be talking about the parable of the talents. This is a parable that Jesus gives within what is called the Olivet Discourse. This is Matthew chapters 24 and 25. It is probably on Tuesday of the last week of His earthly ministry. And He has much to say about the end times, about the upcoming destruction of Jerusalem that took place in 70 AD. And the whole attitude of the Olivet Discourse is preparedness. Preparedness for the end, preparedness for when Jesus returns, preparedness for the end of life. And so I read to you from Matthew chapter 25, verse 14. Jesus said, "For it will be like a man going on a journey, who calls his servants and entrusted to them his property. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to each according to his ability, and then he went away." And what you find in this parable is that one servant invested his talents and it doubled. To another servant was given less talents, but it still doubled because of his activity. And talents here in the parable of the talents is not abilities or qualities that each person has, but rather it's a large sum of money. And so the landowner entrusted large sums of money to his servants. But the last servant was given 1 talent, 1 large unit of money, and he did nothing with it. In fact, he buried it in the ground because he knew that his master would require much when he returned. And so he was fearful, and so he didn't do anything with the sum of money that he was called upon to manage. And he underwent a very harsh judgment by the master when he came back, that the very least he could have done is to invest the money and for it to gain interest. But he did not even do that. And so he was judged for it and suffered the consequences. I think that this does have something to do with spiritual gifts, as we are each called to be stewards of God's good gifts. And if He has equipped you for a particular type of ministry, it is your responsibility to discover what those gifts are and to use them to the best of your abilities so that God would be glorified and his kingdom would be enlarged and enhanced. I hope that you'll join us this Sunday. Remember, at 9 o'clock is our Connect service. That means both services coming together into one. So 9 o'clock is our Connect service in the sanctuary, and then 10:30 is our Rally Day program. And I hope that you're able to attend both. I know that you'll be blessed by both. And we're also receiving 9 new members into the fellowship of our church. So it's always a happy time when we witness God enlarging our church. May the Lord bless you, and I hope to see you.